Fires the three. The rebound by Mitchell. Bamba with it. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes, climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Offside Collins. Lays it up off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Inside. Morant. Good, and the assist goes to James. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
LeBron outside. Back to Morant. Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to James.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think, an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
Now here's Morant. Here's LeBron. Here's Bamba. James outside to the middle. Tries again.
LeBron James.
And LeBron with the layup.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
And it's Havlicek missing. 1:14 left in the first. And it's LeBron James with the three. James has got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
LeBron outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lillard surveying the D. Havlicek outside. They double him with LeBron. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 4. Here's Collins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pass to Thompson. Back to Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Muhammad Bamba.
A mid-first round draft pick. Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
Here's Mitchell.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now here's Morant. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
To the paint. Pass to Lillard. Outside Collins. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Zeller with it. Covered by Bamba. Here's Collins. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Mitchell wide open. And the rejection by Collins. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
LeBron James.
That one good for 2. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Ball is turned over.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Away team. Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Here's Lillard. And he drives in. And Lillard throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Morant with it. Lillard picks him up. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Shoots. James. Collins with the block. Inside. Zeller trying to free himself up. Good D by LeBron.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to LeBron. That's good from 17 feet away. 13 points in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
They get the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the middle. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's James. Morant outside. Off target from outside. Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 8.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Back to James. Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Over Collins. James, no good. And that's going to be a travel.
Goes to the away team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Count it.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's now 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Mohamed Bamba.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Collins. Pass to Lillard. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Collins, good.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Here's Bamba. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And then Collins slams it in.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Morant drives in. Misses the layup.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Bamba pulls it down. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Pass to Zeller. Wants to get it to Collins and does. That one doesn't drop. Good D by James. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the inside.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's James. Collins with the block.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
LeBron outside. And it's denied.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots, too.
Collins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Collins has got 21 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Home team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal
Really
foul.
no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The try by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Pass to Collins. Back to Lillard. Thompson in the corner. Lillard outside. Down low. Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, you can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
Lillard attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Well, free throws good from Lillard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
20 seconds left to play in the third. LeBron outside. Back to Morant. Buries it down low. And that's now 10 points for John Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to out.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 9. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Morant. To the middle. Here's James. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. Over in the corner, Zeller. To the paint. Bamba with the block. Here's Morant. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bamba.
Home team foul.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
So he gets them both. Thompson for 3. Now Havlicek. Collins trying to break free. And it's Havlicek missing. Mitchell outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 5-point game. Inside. Collins with the block. And they'll get another chance. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not confident. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The first one falls.
John Collins.
And so Collins nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's Morant in the corner. Back to James. Hangs. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. James has got 4 this quarter.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Down low. Pass to Collins. And James pulls it down. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Assistant.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Zeller. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Ball goes to the away team.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Lillard. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
James wide open. On the 3 off target.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Zeller. Now Collins. James covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13. And too long on the shot.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Back to Thompson. From past the arc. And James pulls it down. Morant with it. Lillard picks him up. For 3, Mitchell. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Lillard outside. Takes it inside. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so they get the